This baby eating mango.
There you go.
Yeah. These are healthy, raw, vegan kids. And that's what I love. That's what I write about. That's what I teach about. And that's what I love. And here I am with Chi-Chi and her beautiful children. And I really have watched Chi-Chi with her kids and love the way that she connects with them through attachment parenting, which I write a lot about in my book, Creating Healthy Children. The attachment parenting is really the biggest part of raising healthy, mentally well-adjusted children. I always see you carrying your little girl, and I know you've been at previous Woodstock Fruit Festivals where we are right now.
Yeah.
And I've seen you carry your boys.
Yeah, Orion's carried a lot, and still, if you can, right? You like to be carried. Yeah.
Yeah.
He still likes it.
That's right. They still like it even as they get older. And
Yeah.
skin to skin is so important for reducing cortisol, the stress hormone, and increasing oxytocin, the love hormone. And so how old is she right now?
So Lotus is 9 months. Yeah, she turned 9 months just a couple days ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do you hold her a lot?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Almost all the time. Do we hold Lotus a lot, Orion? All the time.
Yeah.
And they're good with holding her too. But you know, she's definitely attached to Mama at this point, which is good. It's good. That's what we want. Yeah.
She was with you for 9 full months before she even came to be. She knows your breathing, your heartbeat. Most important is being against Mama's skin. And even her brothers know that. And they know that she needs to be held.
Yeah.
So even they pick her up.
Yeah, for sure.
That's wonderful.
We're really good with her.
Yeah.
Right?
And what about sleeping?
Oh yeah, we always co-sleep.
You co-sleep.
Yeah. So we, just have her in the bed with us, and actually we have one room in our house we call the sleep room, and I have a 9-year-old also, so we all still sleep. Me and the kids still sleep in that room, and we just have Kai's on a twin size mattress, and then myself and Orion and Lotus are on a king on the mattress on the floor, and we sleep like that. My husband travels a bunch, so he tends to just do his own thing, but yeah, that's how we sleep, and it's fine. It works for us. They're not going to be in our beds till they're 20, so it's okay.
It absolutely is okay. You are not going to spoil your kids by sleeping with them.
No.
My son slept with me for many years. My daughter wanted her space earlier, maybe around 5 years old. She asked for her own room, but she didn't always sleep in her own room. She sometimes came in and slept with my son and I. And he wanted to be with Mommy for longer. So like at 12 years old, he said, Mom, like you're too big for my bed.
Yeah.
But so they have a king size bed and they all sleep together in the bed. And they don't have to worry about spoiling their children.
Yeah.
So that is key. And do you still breastfeed?
Yeah. Oh yeah, so Lotus is still mostly breastfeeding. And we do, I like the term, I know people sometimes call it extended, but I like the term full-term breastfeeding, where it's just kind of naturally letting them wean on their own, or sometimes I guess they say when it's like mutually decision, you kind of come to that. But the boys, honestly, they breastfed till about 5.
Till about 5 years old, they breastfed.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So we're in it for the long haul with Lotus too.
I'm so grateful to even hear this.
Yeah, right.
Child-led weaning.
Yes, child-led
Not
weaning.
parent-led weaning, but child-led weaning.
My wife
That's
has to
the
hear
way it
this.
should
It's going to be our first baby coming down the pipeline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to conceive in the fall time, and then in the next year we're going back to Hawaii where we met to act for the conception, just because of the spiritual aspect of it.
Yeah.
And then we could use all your tips. This is going to be a perfect video for us. Yeah.
Wonderful.
No, that's great. It's good to have conscious conception too. But she'll be. I think people like this perception of like you breastfeed till they're 5 and like they're literally attached on the boob till they're 5, and I don't know, I suppose maybe some kids are, but really they want to play, they want to do other things, and so
They're
maybe,
interested in the world.
yeah, so
Yeah.
you might, you know, beyond the age of 3, I'd say they're just maybe a little bit here and there for comfort, but mostly like, you know, a minute
Yeah.
or two before bed at night. It's not like this huge taxing
That's
ordeal.
right.
It's not, it's very,
It's more of like an emotional bonding. They're
Yeah.
already eating other food.
yeah,
And, you know, by the time that they're 3 years old, they're eating pretty much what the adults are eating.
for sure.
And they're just really wanting to be still close to mama. That attachment is so important
Yeah.
for feeling their self-worth
Yeah.
and feeling right in this world.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
And in terms of feeding them, we're at the Woodstock Fruit Festival.
Wow.
The
Lucky us.
largest
Woo!
fruit festival in the world.
Yes.
That's for sure.
And there's like 400 people here this week, just this week.
I'm just gonna show everyone in the video. All the people up here celebrating their lives. They were once children too.
That's right. And we're all eating fruits and vegetables here. And fruits and vegetables are loaded with the nutrition for healthy kids. So, what are your kids' favorite foods?
I mean, we usually do smoothies in the morning for breakfast just because I feel like that's like the quickest and easiest way to just pack a lot of nutrients in. And
So, what would be in your smoothies for your kids?
so we definitely do a bunch of fruit. I don't know what the percentages are. I kind of, honestly, I load the blender. And Kai probably drinks like a 20 ounce and Orion drinks probably a 16 ounce smoothie. And they, so we usually do pineapple a lot or mango. And then we'll do some green spinach or kale. And then I usually will put some of that barley grass juice powder in there.
Oh, I love that. Good
yeah,
stuff.
That's good. We've even done
Daily
some,
Green Boost.
Yes,
Which is
Daily
barley
Green Boost.
grass powder to
Yes.
give your kids an extra mineral boost.
Mm-hmm.
Because young kids, I mean, other than this 9-month-old who has salad in her hands, many children don't like salad yet. So green smoothies are a great way to pack in the minerals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. So we'll always add some greens, but not to a point that's overwhelming. I'll even add dates in to sweeten and boost the calories on them. for
Oh,
them.
beautiful.
And dates are, just, put 3 or 4 dates in there. And what else do we put? I like sea moss, so we do some sea moss and
91 micronutrients in sea moss. Yeah, good one.
Yeah, so it's got a lot of minerals in
Yeah.
there, and sometimes we'll use even like the adaptogenic mushrooms, so like reishi or chaga, those types of things in there. So,
In the smoothie.
yeah,
Okay.
just a little bit,
Yeah.
So that's what we
Yeah.
typically will
Yeah,
put in a
when they have
smoothie.
those mushrooms, they become more adaptable as human beings.
Yeah,
They take on the adaptability of the
Yeah.
actual mushroom, which is pretty amazing.
yeah,
Yeah, I've heard a lot of really good things
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
that.
right.
yeah.
And so here's the bowl that her son
Ryan's
got for dinner.
Wow.
He's having
Ryan's
like
dinner.
local corn from, I've heard here we got it at the festival from local farmers.
Okay.
So we can be pretty sure that this is not GMO corn. And beautiful ripe mangoes. Oh man, are those delicious. And gorgeous heirloom cherry tomatoes and beautiful organic romaine lettuce. He's got sliced cucumber in there. He's got some
Put some jalapeno.
jalapeno.
He does like spice.
Wow.
It's funny, when I was
Okay.
pregnant with him, nothing was spicy enough. Nothing. I could just eat like spice.
Wow,
all
that's
the time.
unusual.
So it is unusual because with her
Yeah.
I couldn't tolerate it.
Yeah, I
so,
couldn't tolerate spice.
Yeah, but he likes it.
Yeah, that's
now,
funny.
so-
I guess every child is very unique.
Mhm.
And we've got some lemon in here. Let's see. So yeah. I mean, that's pretty much good variety in here that he's got. He's got the leafy greens. He's got tomato, mango, corn, lemon. Really nice.
And several of the
Beautiful.
days too, he'd even just take avocado and squeeze some lime and just eat that for dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
My kids also loved avocado, and that's a super healthy plant fat for kids.
Yeah.
and they very often really like that. She's really getting into this mango
She's loving
here.
the mango.
That is wonderful.
It
Look
takes
at
two to
that.
mango.
Yeah.
mango.
And fruit is like the perfect first food.
Yes.
In fact, a banana has 5 to 6% protein, which is very similar to mother's milk. 5 to 6% protein as well.
It's so easy to digest. And it's funny because our pediatrician was asking like what Lotus likes to eat, and I was like, well, she likes blueberries and peaches, and she's like, well, you know, you got to get some of the savory stuff in there. You don't want them to acquire too much of a taste for sweets. And I'm like, that's such a strange thing to say because breast milk is sweet.
Breast milk is
Yeah.
very
Colostrum.
sweet.
Yeah, and that's like the majority of what they're taking anyways, so they do have a taste for sweet naturally. And I believe we're frugivores, so
We are
should be eating
absolutely. We have
the
very
sweets.
strong sweet receptors on
Yeah.
our tongue, and we are genetically made to be fruit eaters.
Yes, we are fruit eaters.
Yeah.
And this myth about fruit that we should only be eating a little bit of fruit as a snack, I mean, kids are so drawn to it.
Yeah, for
Like my
sure.
kids' friends came over to our house and they loved all the fruit, and then they would go home and their parents wouldn't let them eat much fruit.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
So they would come to our house and want to eat all the
well,
fruit.
eat all the fruit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
So
Yeah.
anyway, it's just been
Fruit is
so
unlimited.
beautiful watching you with your children, how beautifully you interact with them, how lovingly, how much you look at them and make eye contact with them,
thank
and
you.
you're just very present
Yeah.
as a mom.
Oh,
These
thank
these
you.
are real
I try
mothers.
to. I try
That's
to.
a real
That's a
mother.
real mom right there.
That's a
Thank
real
you.
mom.
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, it's short-lived, and we homeschool too, so it's like. I
What's
just-
short-lived? The childhood, you mean? Oh yeah,
that's
true.
right.
Very
It's
short-lived. I
short.
can
True.
tell you, my kids
then-
are 34 and 32.
Yeah.
But your kids are blessed. Both of your kids are
Yeah.
blessed for having been involved in that community
Yeah.
from the get. That's the greatest blessing you can have.
Yeah.
I wish my parents would have put me in that, but I still bless them unconditionally,
Yeah.
because if it wasn't for the struggle, then I wouldn't have been here anyway. So
Yeah.
you could look at it both ways,
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
right.
And I think every parent, is just
Does the
doing
best that they can
Yeah.
with what they know.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
for sure. But
Yeah.
I think like connection is so important. Really, I mean, it's everything that you have, and so especially I think when you homeschool, you start to realize. They always say connection over curriculum, connection over any other schoolwork, and that's the first and foremost.
Definitely.
And I think it's easier when you start when they're young. So yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Being there for them when they are young.
Yeah.
But we don't want to be afraid to be there for our kids. We don't want to listen to people who tell us that we're spoiling them if we're holding them too much.
No.
They cannot get
or
enough.
so much you get like, are they still in your bed, or how are they going to ever get out of your bed? And
I had that being told
Yeah.
to me for years.
I had a neighbor ask me like how, because her son would Orion's 6, my second son, asked like, well, how, my son will try and come in the bed, but he moves too much. And you know what I did with Orion? I actually, because when we had the baby, I really needed him to stay and not bump into her. So I took my old like U-shaped pregnancy pillow and I put him in the pregnancy pillow and we call it his nest.
Yeah.
So
I've
it's
seen
Orion's
those.
nest, and he just,
Yeah.
his head goes there and it keeps him contained.
And he's right there with
And
you.
he's right there, yep, if he needs anything. And I love it because if there's anything in the middle of the night that they need, or they have a nightmare, or they have a little cough or a sniffle, anything, I know.
You're
And
there.
I'm right
You
there.
can feel it.
Yeah. And so I feel like way safer with
Oh,
them right
absolutely.
there,
Absolutely.
When can you introduce the baby to the bed? If the baby is really young, like 6 months,
Immediately.
you can put him on the bed.
Oh, from
There's
the
no, because
beginning.
I've heard people say the fear of,
It's an unreal fear.
Really?
It's an unreal
Especially
fear.
as a
I
mama.
slept with both my children in the bed. Oh, what do you
Oh,
have
that's
there?
good to know.
Yeah, and I think the thing is that they, like as a mama, you have your instinct of like you wouldn't do that, you wouldn't roll over them.
Uh-huh.
Mamas are very connected.
What about
like,
Dada?
you know.
If Dada is in the bed.
I don't know. My
Dada is
husband-
clumsy. Me, Dada clumsy. Me
Dada
stay
might
on
be a
couch.
little more clumsy, or just it's like
Yeah.
baby, mama, dad on the other side.
Oh,
You
okay,
know.
gotcha. Yeah.
But also, I just think, and they wake up through the night to nurse, and so it's
Oh, okay.
like,
Good.
you're checking on them. They're right
You're
there.
there. You're not having to run to a screaming child in
In
another
another
room.
Oh my God. Right.
Yeah.
Separation.
And they sleep better. You sleep better.
They're happier,
Yeah.
they're calmer, and they're just overall better adjusted. And that's what I see in these children.
Yeah,
A,
absolutely.
a calm, happy baby.
Yeah. Right. Definitely.
And now messy baby.
And
Now a messy baby.
and mango
Messy.
and mango loving.
And mango-licious.
Yeah.
Mango-licious baby.
Yeah. On that note, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
absolutely. Thank you.
Thank
It
you.
was
And
great to
thank you
chat
for
with
being
you.
involved in our video.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a beautiful interview. I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so
It was
much.
great.
Yeah.
You'll have to do a little cleaning on
yeah,
your dress,
that's
but
okay.
who cares?
It's all right. I
Happy
think this is
baby.
my third outfit between with her. I just keep changing because there's so much mess. That's
Yeah.
probably my least favorite thing is there's no washer and dryer here.
Right, right.
So we just
When you
Yeah.
go home, you'll do all the laundry,
yeah,
right?
it's
Yeah.
okay. We
Yeah.
we manage, and no one expects you to be perfectly clean. So
Right.
if
Yeah.
we're messy, we're eating well and having a good time.
Yeah, thank you, Chi-Chi.
Yeah,
I hope
thank
you all
you.
enjoyed this video. I haven't posted in a while about raising healthy vegan and raw children and attachment parenting, so this was a really good update on that. And I'll see you in the next video.
And thanks for letting me be part of it. Yeah. So,
I'm grateful.
yeah, I followed you for a long time. So
Wonderful.
you've been a big inspiration. For
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, Gigi.
sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
Bye.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Peace, love, and light.